Nervousness ripples across coffee market as prices hit fresh record highs, and it appears that unless something major changes in the crops and the hedging and all sorts of components, that these prices are going to continue to skyrocket over time. Now, this is horrible news for a guy like me who drinks coffee morning, noon, and night. I drink coffee more than every other drink combined. I'm addicted. I've been addicted for decades now. As a matter of fact, I'll take a drink of my coffee for effect. And the effect was ruined because I'm out. So it's time to. I guess I need to go take a short break, make some more coffee. But let's get to this article first, by Tyler Durden from Zero Hedge. We have a cross posted over at economiccollapse.report. Arabica coffee futures surged to record highs on Friday, fueled by the ongoing global supply crunch. The most active contract climbed nearly 2% in late morning trading, reaching the highest price levels on record dating back to 1972. The multi-year parabolic move in coffee prices only suggests higher Starbucks and or supermarket prices in the months ahead if hedges fail to offset bean inflation. I didn't know that bean inflation was a thing, but apparently it is. And yes, it's funny because you do go back and it hit actually close to this high way back in the 70s. 70 looks like about 76, right around the just ahead of the Carter year. No, I would say that's probably 77. So it was well into the Carter years, and I'm sure there was something to explain that. But at least for the last 50 years or so, coffee has been mostly up or down. Looks like there was a surge in coffee prices back in 2010 during the Obama years, but now in the post-Biden era, you can see just started going up, 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 and now we are at a high price. The big price jump has traders reducing their exposure to the futures market due to elevated costs, making the market more prone to volatility. Bloomberg data shows aggregate open interest, or the number of outstanding contracts, has declined in the past 5 years while prices moved higher. I'm not going to go into the details. This is more of an economic article, but my concern is the coffee itself. I mean, coffee is... Let's just jump straight ahead to a survival situation. Okay, coffee is something that I don't think a lot of people are going to be prepared to store long term. So having it doesn't only make sense if you're an avid coffee drinker like me. Having it on hand might make a whole lot of sense from a barter perspective. You know, being able to trade coffee, people would love to get their hands on coffee. So what kind of coffee can you get? You can get freeze-dried instant coffee that is properly stored. I'm not just talking, just go to the store and get your instant coffee. That's supposed to last approximately 2 years. But if you take it and you store it in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers or buckets with oxygen absorbers and keep it perfectly sealed, instant coffee will last a long, long time. They say 25 plus years. I'm actually testing it out. I got myself some long-term storage freeze-dried coffee. It's supposed to last 30 years. Now, I got it a couple of years ago, so I won't actually be able to test it until like 2053. But, hey, that would be awesome if I'm around to test it in 2053. If we're all around for me to reveal the results of my 30-year-old instant coffee. The second best way is to you can store just regular coffee. Okay, it doesn't have to be instant coffee, freeze dried, which instant coffee is freeze dried. It can just be regular ground coffee. You store it the same way, Mylar bags or oxygen with oxygen absorbers or buckets, depending on how much you have, cans even. Just something that's sealed away. Keep it in a cool, dark place. Okay, make sure critters can't get to it. No air, no liquid, and then it should be able to last approximately 10 years. So, you don't have to go, if you're like me, I don't like instant coffee, but, it makes sense in a pinch, obviously, and especially if water's going to be hard to get to or whatever, or to boil. Maybe you won't have electric for a coffee machine. You'll have to make your own coffee the old-fashioned way, like they did in the Wild West, or if you ever go camping like we do, go out there and just brew coffee on a fire. It actually, I think it tastes better, oddly enough, but maybe that's just the romanticized version of it. Anyway, so then roasted coffee beans, you can store them for a little bit. The challenge there is the oils. So, so, and because of the space, you can have challenges. They say that'll last like a couple of years, even if you do it right. And then let's see, raw coffee beans, probably not the best bet for different reasons as far as trying to store them away. You'd want them either roasted. So anyway, so freeze dried lasts long time. Regular coffee, ground coffee, should last for a while, especially if you're just looking, you just want to make it past the next 5-10 years. Great, get some of it, store it away, get it in a bucket and all that good stuff. And you can actually, so just as a side note, not to insert something self-serving, but the one that I use, I get through Franklin's Finest Colombian, and I go to jdrucker.com/survival coffee, one word, jdrucker.com/survival coffee. Nice little throw in there. Was unintentional, of course, but here we are. And pushing it. But yeah, either way, just stock. Even if you're just stocking up for the next 6 months, year or two, we have to assume that chances are slim that coffee prices are going to go down anytime soon. Okay, they might stabilize, and I certainly hope they do. But if they don't, yeah, if we start seeing prices skyrocket, it may behoove you to get 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, get a lot of coffee set aside just in case the coffee apocalypse comes. Follow some or all of my work. Go to jdrucker.com/find. You'll get my videos, my posts, my articles, my various websites. jdrucker.com/find. You know you want to find me.